Guys, now please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online. Guys, now please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen, guys. Those who are attending in online. Am I audible? Guys, now please type in questions box. All of you get my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online. Am I audible? Is my voice on screen is clear to all of you guys? Please confirm to me. All right. Good morning, guys. Right, sir. Now just give 2 minutes of time. I'll start the class. So, okay. Now, so I'm going to give a link to you. Now try to take that link there. Right. So now all of you take this link. At least you can take a picture. So why I'm using this link to you? Every day I'm going to type the notes inside the class. classroom notes. Everyday notes I'm going to type inside the class. The daily classroom notes we are able to get in this link. Okay. All right. At least better to write in our notes also. All right. This will be the permanent link up to the core Java. So when I'm going to start advanced Java, then I will give link for advanced Java. For every course, a separate link I'm going to create. Okay. Right. Now in this link only, the total core Java course is going to be happen. Right. Now what we have to do there, how to open this content, just you have to copy this link. Anyway, then open the browser. Just we can paste it on the browser or else we can type it. Very simple to type the content. Type that URL https:// tinyurl.com. Tinyurl.com is a website which provides some shorter links. Tinyurl.com slash given a short name core java 830. Core java is a course and our timing is what there 830. Just open it. There we will find a document. That means introduction with the name what we are getting there, introduction. How long that introduction is going on up to the time this document is going to be provided. It's okay. Next one is if I'm going to start the next topic, another document will be created in the same link. Next another document throughout core Java, almost all 35 to 40 documents we are going to create. 35 to 40 topics we are going to understand. That every topic content we are going to provide inside this particular location here now. If you open this document introduction part here, there we are able to get the document. As of now, nothing I have given there. No content is provided here inside this. Only this link data here I have given. That one only here we are able to get. Okay. This is one thing what I am giving there. Okay, sir. Now let me close this. Next one is after that. Everybody now understand it. Yeah, one more thing, I want to create Google Classroom code is available, Google Classroom code. So that app I'm going to use for the sake of our interaction purpose, for the sake of giving some messages to you immediately, directly, communication from my side, directly I want to communicate with you. There I'm going to create one more thing, no, just wait a minute of time. Now let me create it, then after we'll move forward. All right, so now we are getting it. Now let me go for it now. So whenever we open, all right, then just let me talk about it 1 minute of time. I'll give clarity on it. It's okay. Let me create this. Let me create a classroom. Then after that, I will give directions to you how to open it. All right. Once the classroom is going to be created, all of you take this classroom code. Take this classroom code, everybody. This is the classroom code. PMNHM3K. All right, sir. Just to take this one, then I will show then how to open it and how to use this. I'll give some clarity. No need to worry for it. Taken? Right, sir. Now, right, sir. In the document, even this content also I'm going to provide. All right, so now, okay. All right, sir. Then Just 1 minute of time. All of you open your mobile phones. 1 minute. Open your mobile phones. Everybody. Those are in both offline and as well as in online. Open your mobile phones. 1 minute of time. Okay. Just connect with net. Internet is required. I think by default it may be available with you. Go to the Play Store. If it is iPhone, then App Store. Or else if it is like what Android, then go to the Play Store. In a Play Store, search for Classroom. App name is what there? Classroom. Or else if it is not find, Google Classroom. Either of this. Either Classroom or Google Classroom. Search for it. Classroom or Google Classroom. Okay. Either Classroom or Google Classroom. Either of this. Open it. What you have seen, then install it. Directly install it and open that app. It may take maybe 1 minute of time to install it. Install it. Either Classroom or Google Classroom, whatever it may be. Right? Installed. After installation of it, just open it. I'll give some direction. Open it. When we open that, you may get an option like what there. Create class, join class. Two options we are able to cut. Or else you may get some plus symbol. Or else maybe direct options depending on the operating system what you are having. Depending on that, options will come to you. Either plus symbol or else maybe we have an option like what? Create class or join class. Either of these things here we are getting. What we are getting there? Yes. Create class or join class, that option we are getting. Either create class or join class, either of this option here we are getting. There select join class. Why? Because I already created class. You are the students, you have to join with that class. Myself, I created class, you have to join with that class. Select the option like what there, join class. When we select the option join class, then it is asking classroom code. Then enter that classroom code. Whatever the classroom code you have given, now try to enter that classroom code. PMNHM3K. Enter that classroom code. Okay. Have you entered it? All right, sir. Then, if you entered that, just after entering that, what we have seen there, just an empty panel we are able to see. Nothing, no post is available, nothing. Maybe you may have like what there, some welcome kind of messages. No, apart from that, nothing, no post is created as of now, right? Just you joined with that classroom, right? No, okay, fine. Yeah, just what I'm telling there, for a minute, close the tab. We can close the tab, we can slide it, we can close the tab. Okay, come out from the tab, close the tab. All right. Okay, close the tab. Just I'm going to give some clarity. Now try to understand it. I'm going to send a message post to you. Now try to check one time. Okay, whether you're going to get that notification or not. All right, sir. Now see this. Just what I'm telling there. If I create a post, if I send any message there, immediately within fraction of seconds or with a minute of time, we are going to get a notification from this classroom. There, if we select it, automatically there we can see like what there, the total message. Okay. Now let me just, I'm going to send some welcome message there. Try to understand it here. All right. Just I created a post. Now you can check in our mobile phone. You have to get a notification. In the case if you're not giving permissions for notification, I'll try to give that notification. There we have to get it. I've received any, maybe you are able to get mail and as well as what the notification in our mobile phone, classroom notification. There if you click on that notification there, then directly you'll come to what their classroom, or else maybe just you can open the classroom there. There we can see the post. Okay, whatever the post here I given, just I've given a welcome message, not more than that. Okay. So what it is actually, for what purpose here given this content here, what is the requirement of it? Understand it, no? What is the requirement of this here? Just 1 minute. Right, sir. 1 minute. Okay, it's okay. Later I will do the changes, no? Right, the requirement is what there. In the future, if I want to communicate with you immediately, I may use the channel. Of course, our admin people will give an intimation to you, some intimations to you. It may be somewhat delay. They are going to use some other software to send SMSs to you. It may be in some situations, it may be delay, but this is not going to be delayed immediately. Within fraction of seconds, we are able to get the message from my side if I send any message to you. In the future, if you want to share any articles on Java, or if I want to share any like what there, some kind of Java related stuff, if you want to share there, then I'm going to use this particular channel. Through that, you can get it and we are able to utilize the content directly. Or else, unfortunately, for example, now this is the rainy season, right? So then whenever we are going to start for the class there, unexpectedly, if the raining is going on in outside, for example, there I'm going to take the classes in online in some situations. If it is not possible to come to this location there, then definitely we have to run the class in online. There I need to give some message to you. Then today, then immediately within half an hour, I'm going to take the class in online, not in offline, like this. I need to send some link information to you. Then where I'm going to utilize what there, this particular channel. So it's a direct communication between you and me. Okay. Remember, if you are getting any message in this one, give first priority for that message. Second priority for our admin people, office, Durgasoft. Directly from Durgasoft, we may get some messages. That is the second priority, right? Apart from these two, if you are getting any information about our classes, they are the fake information only. The first, if I want to send, I will send here. In the case, if I'm unable to send through this one, our admin people will send that messages to you. Apart from these two, we are not going to have any other channel, right? Fine, sir. And one more thing I'm telling there, why I'm giving this information, no? In the Instagram, maybe in the Facebook, so many IDs are available, fake IDs are available with my face or with the Durgasoft emblem might be. They're going to send some unfortunate messages there, unexpected messages now. Don't go for it. These are the two official channels what we are following to communicate with the students. Okay. Leave this then totally the channels what we require that we require that we have created, just leave it. Right, sir, it's okay. Now let's move on to the content here what we are discussing now. And one more point, just 1 minute. I'll start the content, just give a minute of time. Right, sir. Now some templates here I'm going to take now. Some details here I want to provide, just give a minute of time. Yeah, it's okay. Right, sir. Now, so let us move on to the content here. First of all, now tell me how a project is going to be created. How a project is going to be created in outset. What exactly the process here we are going to follow to prepare a project. Yeah, after understanding this, we'll start our actual programming language, actual Java content I'm going to start. But first of all, we need to understand how a project is going to be provided. All right, so first of all, what happened there? Either companies may approach the clients, or maybe clients may approach the clients, whatever it may be. Finally, our company is having a project. Now we want to prepare that project. We want to provide implementation for that project. That's our requirement. So if you want to provide implementation for our product or project, what exactly the process here we have to follow? The process is nothing but what their project life cycle. What is it? No, project life cycle. By having that project life cycle only, we are able to prepare the projects. Right. What exactly the life cycle things are available about our project here? Now let us understand it clearly. Project. If we take any project here, this project is having mainly 4 phases. Every project is going to have mainly 4 phases at a high end. What are the 4 phases of these projects which are available for us now? The first one is like what I am telling there, analysis phase. After this analysis phase, and the next one is like what there, development phase. And one more time, I'm telling to you, all this information I'm giving at a high end level only, not too much internals. No. If I take that internals, no, too many number of concepts are available, too many sub phases are available, but I'm not talking about it. No, high end, top level view of the project life cycle. Analysis phase, the next one is what there, development phase, then after that, what next one here? No, QA. In other words, we may call it as like what there, testing. After this testing, then another thing is like what there, the last phase in the high end implementation, that is what there, production. Like what the last one is like what there, production. Everybody understand it clearly? All right, sir. Now what are the various phases which are available here? First one is what there, analysis phase, and the next one is what there, development phase. Next one is the testing, and the last one is what there, production phase. Now these are 4 phases which are available in a project. Top level view of the project life cycle. Of course, in our academics also you may have this kind of life cycle phases. Software engineering, there is a subject. Maybe in a computer science it may be available. I think it may be available in other courses also. Software engineering is available. Not only that, there's a minimum common sense. If we want to start any project at a minimal level, we need to go for these things. Understand it, Kiran? Not only in the case of software industry. If you take any product which you want to sell in outside, these phases are minimum. These phases are mandatory. First of all, analysis is very, very important. Analyze the product or analyze the project. How many resources we required, or how much hardware is required, how much manpower is required, that everything here we are going to analyze inside like what their analysis phase. Inside this analysis phase also so many sub phases are available. Inside the analysis phase also we are going to have what there number of sub pages, but I'm not thinking about that all the sub pages here as of now, but analysis phase is available. Who is going to complete this analysis phase? Actually, in a project hierarchy, top end people are available, some high end people are available. They will take care about this analysis part. Being the developer, I will not think much about what their analysis. Somebody else will analyze the total project and they will give some physical shape for the project, the document or whatever it may be. They'll prepare some document or something else. No, they will share the document to us. Then we are going to start our implementation part, being the developer. So developer responsibility in analysis is nothing. Because of that reason, I'm not going to talk much about this analysis phase. Just we can leave this one directly. Right, sir. Now coming for this, after completion of this analysis, whenever we are getting the total architecture of our particular project, the total architecture, whenever we are getting it, immediately there are some teams, development teams, they are going to start development part for the project. They are going to start development part, implementation they are going to start. Clear? Under this development, how many types of developments are available? Again, I'm telling there some high-end classification here I'm giving to you. Now try to observe carefully. Under this development, mainly 3 types of developments there we are going to see. 3 types of developments there we are going to see. What are the 3 types of developments here we are going to see there? The first one is, you can understand, the first one is front-end development. The first one is what there? Front-end development. And the second one is what there, middleware application development. Middleware application development. Middleware application development. And the third one is like what there, backend development. The last one is what there, backend development. That's it. Overall, how many types of developments? How many developments are available there? Three types of developments are available. Front-end development, middleware application development, and what next one here? Back-end development. Again, I'm telling there. Again, high-level classification. All I'm telling there. I'm not moving inside the each and every part here. At the end of the story, we are going to understand why I'm discussing about this project life cycle immediately. At the end, I can give some conclusion or try to understand it clearly now. All right, sir. Now about this front-end development. If we observe the front-end development in the sense what we are going to get. I think all of you are having awareness on websites. If you open any website where the pages are available, web pages are available, like login pages or registration pages, or maybe some kind of search pages, or maybe some add forms or search forms or update forms or delete forms. So these all these pages we are going to prepare, right? That creating that pages or preparing that pages, they're related or respective entities, respective things internally. They are nothing but like what their front end development. To prepare this front end development, what technologies here we are going to use? What technologies here we are going to use to prepare this front end development? There we can understand. The first one is what the basic UI technologies here we are going to use. What are these actually? Basic UI technologies. What are the basic UI technologies here we are going to use there? There we can identify clearly HTML, CSS, uh, bootstrap, then what next one here? JavaScript, then after that jQuery. Maybe each and every one is having its own priority, its own purpose there. But the list here I'm giving to you, what is the list here I'm telling to you? Understand it clearly. Right, sir. Now the point is like what there? HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, jQuery, and JavaScript. Like these are the various technologies here we are going to use. These are like what their basic UI technologies. Along with the basic UI technologies, some frameworks are available on UI. Frameworks. Framework, the word is like what there? Simplify the things, that's it. It is a product which simplifies the development part, that's it. As of now, we can understand. Then framework is a product which simplifies the development part. Without frameworks, if we prepare the application, it may take 5 years of time. With the frameworks, if we develop the application, it may take 2 years of time. The total development work will be reduced, and developers work is also be reduced. When developers work is reduced, automatically development time is also be reduced here. So framework is a tool which helps us to simplify the application development. Leave it. Now what are the various frameworks are available? Angular, next one is what there, React JS, and next one is what there, Vue.js. Understand it clearly, Vue.js. But all these are like what their alternatives, just we can understand it clearly. All these are like what their alternatives, no need to think much about them. These are like what their alternatives, frameworks now. Right, so the basic UI technologies are like what their HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, jQuery, and some frameworks are available. What are the various frameworks here now? Angular, React JS, and Vue.js, and all the things here we are able to have. But try to understand it. Everybody must aware about these technologies. This is minimum. Even though you are Java developer, even though you are having .NET background, even though you are having Python background, even though you are having some other technology background, that doesn't matter. Everybody, those who want to prepare the projects, you must have awareness on the basic UI part. This is mandatory. Why? Because at least some idea we need to get. Being the Java developer, from which form that request is coming, where what data that user has submitted, what data is coming to the server side program, that knowledge I require. If you want to get that knowledge, basic awareness is required on what their UI technologies. That basic UI technologies are must for every developer, irrespective of the technology what we are using. For every project, that front end development is required. So that front end development we are going to provide with what these basic components only. This is minimum. Understand it clearly. After that, nowadays Nowadays what is having very good demand in outside there, just we can understand it. No, React.js is having somewhat demand when compared with Angular and when compared with Vue.js, whatever it may be. Then what is having demand there? React.js. Understand it, Kenna? So there we can identify, even we are not going to think about Vue.js, we are not going to think about it. Maximum we are going to think about Angular or React.js. Angular or React.js, either of this only we are going to think, no. But out of these two, no, what happened there at present, the demanded one is what? Their React.js. Everybody they are going to learn what? Their React.js. Understand it now? First we have to complete that basic UI, then after that immediately we have to start with what? Their React.js. That's the point here we have to understand. Clear? After that, after completion of this content here, another thing is like what? There coming to the middleware application development. And before moving on to the middleware application development, first of all give clarity for me, guys. All of you are getting clarity on this one. Front end development, mainly were what? There that pages preparation in the project. As simple as I'm telling you, know, to prepare that, what technologies here we are going to use? No, basic UI. Under this basic UI, what technologies are available? HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, jQuery, these concepts. And frameworks are available there to simplify the UI development. That frameworks are like what? There Angular, React.js, Vue.js, or something else. No, then React.js is a demanded one at present. Some people may think about it, Node.js is also available, sir, but you have not given in the list Node.js now. All right, so now observe carefully. Node.js is what? Their server-side technology. Server-side technology. If you don't want to use Java as a server-side technology, then we can go for Node.js. Node.js and Java both are alternatives. Node.js and Java, what? Their alternatives. So if you want to go for the Java, Node.js is not required. Moreover, Node.js is not the replacement for Java. Node.js is not the replacement for what? Their Java. Try to understand it clearly. All right, sir. Then after this, after completion of this content here, the next one is what? There middleware application development. What is this middleware application development? All of you observe carefully. Front end in the sense what? There some pages. Say for example, a registration form is available. In the registration form, we are going to enter the data: first name, last name, address, email ID, mobile number, like what? There some details here we are going to enter in the registration form, where we have a submit button. If you click on that submit button, automatically what happened there? A request will go to the server-side program. Along with your request, what data you entered on the form, the data will be submitted to the server-side program. Server-side program has to take your data. The server-side program has to process your data. It has to process your data. It has to use the data in our business logic. When the data is finalized, the data is going to be stored into the databases. The data is going to be stored into what? The databases. So after completion of your front-end development, after preparing your forms, after entering the data, after submitting your data to the server side, at server side we need a program. At server side we need an application. That application has to take your data. That application has to process the data. Application has to execute some business rules and regulations. That application has to store your data into the databases. So definitely at server side we need an application. It has to take your data, it has to process your data, it has to store the data into the databases or not. That application is exactly called as what? Their server side application. In also be that is also be called as like what? Their middleware application. That application is also be called as what? Their a middleware application. Front end development, front end application is a pages creation. Middleware application development is what? They a Java program at server side which takes our data, which processes our data, which stores our data into the databases. Now that server side program here we have to create. That server side application is nothing but middleware application. That server side application development is called as what? Their middleware application development. All right, sir. Then how we are going to prepare that middleware application development? How is it possible to provide these middleware applications clearly? To prepare these middleware applications, there we are going to use a set of technologies. To prepare the server-side programs, there we are going to use what? There a set of technologies. What are the set of technologies here we are going to use to prepare these server-side programs or middleware application development? Number of alternatives are available. What are the various alternatives? No, we can take .NET is an alternative. You can take Python is an alternative. Similarly, we can take like what? There Java is an alternative. There we can take PHP is also another alternative. Like so many alternatives are available. But as of now, the point is what there. Now we are in Java, right? We are thinking about Java. So now I'm going to take Java as a solution. Java is like what there, a technology to prepare this middleware application. Middleware application development. To provide this middleware application development, I'm going to take Java is a technology. Understand my point clear now? When we want to take this Java technology, Java programming language, what technologies behalf of the Java we have to learn to complete this middleware application development. All right, so now if we take Java as a part here, under the Java, what technologies and what things here we are going to understand. I'll give some clarity. Observe carefully, all of you know. Now, first of all, here we have to learn like what their core Java. Next one is what their advanced Java. After completion of this core Java and advanced Java, next one is like what their Hibernate. Then after that, here we have to understand Spring. Next one is what there. After this, Spring Boot. Next one is what their microservices. Spring Boot microservices. The next one is what their web services. These are the various technologies, or maybe if anything is remaining here that we can understand, these are the various technologies we are going to use behalf of Java to prepare this middleware application development. But again, I'm telling that number of alternatives are available. Either we can use Python or we can use Java or we can use what their .NET, anything we can use. But out of all these things, to prepare the server-side programming, Java is a leading technology nowadays in outside. Java is having first priority when compared with what their all other technologies. Even when .NET is almost all dead in outside, nobody is using that. Python, Java, if we compare it now, 60-40 ratio. Java is taking what their 60%. Python is taking what their 40% now. Then, like if you compare both of them, Java is a standard one. And one more point, you already aware about it. Even though that market is totally down, but still Java is having some kind of grip. Java is having some kind of demand in outside. At present, you are seeing already the environment in outside. How the software industry is struggling now at present. Do you think about it? The software industry is in a peak position now. Yeah, now it is in peak position, but in a bottom side. It's totally in down. The software industry is completely in down at present, as of now. But definitely, again, it will come back. But when it will come back, just we are waiting for it. That's it. Understand it clearly. But the point is what there, as of now, at present, the software industry is not in a good mode. It's totally in a down. Okay, even though in this recession situation, even though in a down status now, but still which technologies are having at least a little bit of opportunities there when compared with other no Java and its related technologies are having opportunities level. Still some companies are taking some people there, maybe fresher or maybe experienced people, whatever it may be. But then on which domain that interviews are going on, then if you check this one, no interviews are going on with the .NET, no interviews are going on with the Python, but mainly that interviews are going on with what there Java. Java developers are getting selected still in outside there. Understand the point clear what I'm telling you? In the relative comparison, Java is a superb, Java is a good. Okay, right, sir. Again, I will talk about the Java, how we are going to plan for it. What is the plan and what exactly the durations, everything we are going to understand now. Right, sir. This is about like what their middleware application development. Observe clearly, we have some forms. Registration form is available. That is front end. After entering the data, if you click on submit button, that request and the data will go to like what their server side program. The server side program is what their middleware application. That middleware application will take your data, process your data, and using the data in our application logic. After that, the data has to be stored into the database. The data has to be stored into what their database. What is the database actually? The database is what their backend system. The database is what their backend system. Backend development, backend system. Backend system is what there some repositories. Where database is what there one of the repository. There only our data is going to be stored. And some point clear now. So definitely for every project we require some database also. Okay, how data is going to be stored into the databases now? How data is going to be stored into the databases now? If we take for example Oracle is a database now. Oracle is a database if we take now. In Oracle database, how data is going to be stored? The data is going to be stored in the form of like what are the tables and schemas and some type of environment is available, right? So definitely somebody else has to create the tables and schemas and everything else on. Somebody else has to create a database, inside the database tables and everything that somebody else has to create or not. All right, sir. Then who's that somebody else? No, that somebody else is nothing but backend developer. And the technology what we have used, to store your project data as a backend, no, the technology is what their backend technology. Right, to prepare the databases and tables and schemas and everything, there we are going to use some development part. The development part is what their backend development. Right, sir. As a backend development, what technologies we are going to use there? Mainly, we are going to use the technologies like what there, Oracle, then what next one here, no, MySQL and some other. Oracle, MySQL and some other. For Java developer, mainly we are going to use what there, Oracle. In the next option, MySQL database. Even at present, people are utilizing MySQL more, even when compared with Oracle. At present, people are utilizing more about what their MySQL when compared with Oracle. Why? Any reason for it? No. As the reason is very clear, MySQL is what there is a freeware, whereas Oracle is what there is a licensed one. Then at present, whatever the Oracle you are downloading, you are using, that is only trial part. Is only limited version only we are getting it now. Not a full stack, not a full stack Oracle. Understand it clearly. But when we take the license, that we are able to get the complete stack of the Oracle. Their extraordinary features are available. In the point of transactions, maybe in the point of security, maybe in the point of some other, where extraordinary features we are able to get when we take license now. But whatever the product, whatever the Oracle product at present we are downloading, we are using, that is like what there, the basic part only. There is a trailer part only. That is not a complete Oracle. Right, sir? But MySQL is what there? That MySQL is a freeware that easily we can download it and we are able to use it. Complete stack here we are able to get. So because of that reason, what is going to be happen actually in the training part, in the learning process, everybody they are going to use MySQL. But in the working environment, there we are going to maintain some licensed products only. There people are going to use what there Oracle or some other content here. That is a convention here. What I'm telling them. But don't worry. In our classes, we are going to see that working with both Oracle and as well as what their MySQL database. Yes, sir. All of you are getting clarity now. First of all, tell me. I'm asking some questions to you now. Tell me, in a project, how many phases are available in the project development? 4 phases. What are the 4 phases now? Analysis, development, testing, production. Again, this development is divided into how many parts now? 3 parts. What are the 3 parts there? Front-end development, middleware application development, back-end development. To complete this front-end development, what technologies can we require? HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, jQuery, Angular, React.js, Vue.js, and so on. All right, so to complete this middleware application development, what we are going to use? Java, Python, .NET, and so on. If we take Java, what technologies are available there? Core Java, Advanced Java, Hibernate, Spring, Spring Boot, microservices, web services, and so on. Then backend development. If you go to that backend now, what technologies here we are going to use? Oracle or MySQL and so on. All of you are getting clarity on this development part here now? Can I move forward? Can I go for the next phase now? All of you are okay? Right. I know that at early morning time, I think so 8:30 is not an early morning. 8:30 is not early morning, right? 5 o'clock or 5:30 is an early morning, right? Early morning, right? Now this is morning time. That's it. Not early morning, right? And moreover, 8:30 in the sense entire world they have to wake up and they have to start their working, right? So at 8:30 in general, everybody must be inactive. But unfortunately, in my class today, I'm seeing that inactive. People are not active. You're not aware about it. Some people are sleeping literally. Think a minute about it, no? On first class, on very first class of the Java and demo class of Java, you are sleeping in the sense how much you are great person now. Think about it. Right, sir. I'll ask one general knowledge question. Now try to answer for it. Very simple. Knowledge, general knowledge question only. So anyway, I'm in teaching profession, right? Okay, right. I'm asking this question. Maybe a bit selfishness to ask this question for me. Right, I'm asking to you know. Now tell me who is great? Mother, teacher. Mother, always. I think you are very much sentimental, right? Mother only. Any of you are saying the teacher? Don't say both, not possible. Yeah, then only one answer I require. Mother or teacher? Teacher or mother? Teacher, right? How many of you are giving vote for mother? Please raise your hands, no? How many of you are giving vote for teacher? Well, some people are not raising your hand for both. Do you have any other option? Third option, either male or female, sir. That's it. Okay, you have to go for either of this side, right? It's okay, fine. But in my point of view, teacher is great. I can give the reason for it. Mother can create sleep for only for her child, one child, but teacher can create sleeping for almost an entire class, right? Now the people, those who are sleeping, they are waking up and they are looking at me seriously. Fine. Anyway, that seriousness I required. No, let's move to the point here. Don't sleep. Don't sleep inside the class. No, it's a matter of few minutes. I'll finish it. No, today, just as a demonstration point of view, I'm taking this class. No, don't worry. All right, sir. It's okay. Now let me go for this next one. Now, for example, not only in the case of software industry, in outside there, in outside, if you prepare any product, before going to deliver that product to the respective customer or client, first of all, we have to test that product or not. Understand it now? For example, if you take any car there, in the manufacturing, car manufacturing, in the factory, that car is prepared. Directly want to deliver that car to the customer without testing it, no? Definitely we have to test it. Similarly, when we prepare a project, we have to test that project. There are some rules and regulations are available for testing any project. There are some conventions are available. There is a separate theory, separate subject is available for testing of the project now. Understand my point, you know? So there definitely we have to test the project. To test the projects we are going to use for Java development, for Java projects, to test there we are going to use some different options of testing. Manual testing, automation testing, or different things are available here. For whatever it may be, for testing point of view, we are going to use a separated tool, that is what their Selenium tool. We are going to use what their Selenium is a testing tool. And some my point clear, you know. So if you want to test any project, there we need to use a separate tool for the sake of testing. There one of the tool is what their Selenium. The Selenium tool is getting somewhat demand in outside. About this testing, I have to say one point. Please remember this. Previously, in every company, there is a separate team for the testing. At present, that is not going to be available. Why it is not available? I'll give the reason. Just wait for a few minutes of time now. Okay, for testing point of view, we are going to use Selenium testing, Selenium tool. That's okay, fine. After that, after completion of this Selenium, then testing. Then what next one can know? Production. What is the meaning of this production can know? I have taken a project, I developed that project, I tested that project, everything is going on completely, everything is successful. Then what next one? No, I have to submit my project to my client or not? The person who has given the project to me, I have to submit that entire project to the respective client or not? Understand it here. How we are going to submit the project to the respective client? No, as simple as how we are going to do that. Then first of all, our team has to send to we have to send our team to the client home. At a client home, they have to install our project. They have to transfer the knowledge to all their employees to work on this particular project. How to work this project, what flow of executions are going on. If any problems are coming there, how we are going to come out from the problems there. Functional problems, I'm telling that, not technical problems. The technical problem the developer has to do again here. It's okay, it's a part of the support. But functional problems there. Answer my point here. If you enter any wrong entity, how to delete it and how to again re-enter that entity correctly. That kind of functionality wise, how to correct it. Then every knowledge, everything must be provided to the respective client or not. The total environment must be provided to the client or not. Understand the point clearly what I'm telling you. So there, definitely there, our team has to go there, they have to support it. But before going to support that, then what our team has to create, or else what client has to manage it. Observe carefully. First of all, the client has to manage a server. The production server they have to manage. Understand my point clear? They have to maintain a server. Not only server, they have to maintain some operating systems. Then which operating system we are expecting there for the sake of the server side environment? What operating system we are expecting for server side environment? No. Do you think about it? Our Windows operating system is going on effectively? No. Windows is not. Windows is only for entertainment purpose. Only for playing video games or maybe for watching movies. That's it. Not for too much server side environment. Linux operating system or Solaris operating system, some other operating systems are available. They are good for, they are very good for, like what their server side environments. Understand my point clear? So that server side environments we are able to create with these things only, these platforms only. So because of that reason, at the production environment, what we are going to maintain there, definitely some Linux type of operating system here we have to maintain. Point number one, that is one thing. Okay, fine. Observe carefully. After that, now observe carefully, not only that Linux operating system, We have to maintain Linux operating system. Server we have to maintain. A separate database we have to maintain. The required network we have to maintain. Not only that, some monitoring is also required over the products, over the tools. This is totally called as what their infrastructure for the project. Maintaining a server, maintaining database, maintaining some network, maintaining some other resources, maintaining monitoring tools about our services, about our product. The total, that everything is nothing but what the infrastructure for the project. Previously, in olden days, every client they have to maintain their own infrastructure for the project. It's a costful. It's a costful. Some companies are able to manage, some other companies are unable to bear. And so my point, maintenance problems will come, serious maintenance problems will come. So for example, it's a bank application there. Previously, that bank people should take care about it, or maybe some third-party vendors have to take care about it. That maintenance is very much important. If the bank server is down, for example, for a moment, if the server is down, how much losses are going to be happen in that bank? No, how many transactions are going to be structured there? Understand my point clearly? No? So many serious problems will come there. The maintenance is very important. Monitoring is also very important. Preparing project is at one side, but maintaining that project, monitoring that project is other side. No? Understand my point clearly? No? So where nowadays the companies are unable to bear the total cost for what the total infrastructure and maintenance of the respective projects. That infrastructure maintenance and monitoring and everything should be given to some third-party vendors nowadays. Who are these third-party vendors nowadays? No, who are providing that effective infrastructure support, effective monitoring support, effective maintenance support for our projects there. Who are the third-party vendors there? The third-party vendors are nowadays is like what their cloud providers who are providing that no cloud providers. Who are the cloud providers nowadays? No, top three cloud providers. Now tell me who are the top three cloud providers nowadays in outside there? AWS. What is that AWS? No, Amazon Web Services. Next one is what there? Azure, Microsoft Azure. Third one is what there? GCP, Google Cloud Platform, and so on. So many. But only first three only here I'm telling that. Definitely we require this kind of cloud provider. Got it or not? Right, being the developer, you should know how to work with that cloud, how to work with that cloud, how to manage all the activities with the cloud. Because of that reason, we should have the knowledge on like what there AWS. As an example here, I'm taking what there AWS, but either of these, either AWS or Microsoft Azure, or maybe like what the GCP, anything here we can take. But the first place is in what there AWS, that we have to get. We need to have knowledge on this particular one. First, Linux awareness is required. Next one is what there AWS cloud is also be required. Not only that, after completion of this, okay, fine, that's very clear. AWS awareness is required here, that we understood it. So okay, fine. By using this AWS, we are able to get servers and everything, database and everything. Linux also be operating system also be here. We are able to get everything. Infrastructure is ready. After that, what we have to do? We have to test the project and we have to deploy the project into the server. We have to start the server. We have to deploy into the server. Then after that, we have to monitor the server. All the threads are running properly or not. All the connections are provided properly or not. In our application, so many services are available. All the services are running properly or not. Through a dashboard support we have to get or not. There is nothing but like what they're monitoring. There is nothing but what they're monitoring of the project. For that monitoring, so many tools are available. For monitoring point of view, so many tools are available. Monitoring tools are available. That's one thing. Not only that monitoring, some maintenance related tools are also be available. Not only monitoring, some maintenance related tools are also be available. Monitoring plus maintenance tools are collectively called a separate word, that is what their DevOps tools. So many tools are available. All these tools are come under like what their DevOps tools. DevOps means that development and operations. Development plus operations, so tools are available. DevOps tools are available. That's my point. In the production, we should know Linux, AWS, and what next one can know DevOps tools. We must require awareness on all these things. Yes, sir, got it or not? So this is the total project life cycle. Each and every phase here I'm telling there. I'm not going to think much about like what there this analysis phase. That is being the developer, will not think much about it now. There is a separate team for that particular analysis. That might be some other person is going to do that work. But all the remaining phases could be taken care by what there the developer can now. Right, just 1 minute. Now try to understand it now. If you take the same project development 10 years back, if you take the project development 10 years back, how the development is going on in any company, observe carefully. A separate team is available for front-end development. There we can understand maybe minimal 10 members, minimal 10 members, 10 resources, for example. A separate team, team 1 for what their front-end development, 10 resources. Next one is what the team 2, separate team is going to be maintained, maybe 2 or 3 teams depending on the volume of the project. 2 to 3 teams they are working for this particular project. There maybe each team may contains minimum like what there 15 resources, 15 or 20 members, like this we are able to have. That is for like what their middleware application development. And a separate team may be at least minimal 7 to 8 resources. A separate team is going to be provided for what their back-end development. For back-end development point of view, a separate team is available. Now understand this clearly. This is like what their team 3, for example. 7 resources like this we are able to have. For the sake of testing, another team is going to be available. It's like what their team 4, maybe 7 or 10 number of resources are going to be available under the testing. And I'm giving all these resources like 10 or 15, 20 and all these things with a minimal calculation. If the project is scale, if the scale of the project is more, definitely that volume is going to be increased correspondingly. Understand it? At minimal calculations here I'm telling them. Next one is what there in the production environment, where operations team will be there. Operations team that we are going to have there. Now there separately might be, or maybe some 10 operations team might be 10 members, 10 with the 10 resources going to be available. Previously, not only that, some other team is going to be available for the sake of like what they like a server administration team. Like you might be what we are able to have there, some 5 resources or 6 resources. Some other team is available. Some other team is available. Database administration maybe, or maybe system administrators. System administrators are available. Network administrators maybe some other team is available. Altogether, roughly, how many teams are going to be maintained here? No, 7 to 10. In between that, 7 to 10 number of teams are going to be available. On an average, overall at minimal level, how many resources are working for this particular project? No, and the minimal of the minimum, 70 to 100 members are working for it. Answer my point. This is 10 years back. What the scenario in the companies now. Observe carefully. Answer for my questions. We are able to understand it clearly. If the project is in front-end development, what is the work for team 2, team 3, team 4 and up to team 7? Only one team is working when the project is in front-end development. When the project is in middleware application development, maximum one team is working, maybe 20 members are working. What about the remaining members? No? My company is having only one project, this project. When the project is in development, application development or front-end middleware application development, what is the work for other teams? No? Any other work is available, any work is available for other teams? No, they're simply vacant or not, they're simply just they're vacant and they're watching the game or not. That's it. When the work is, when the project is in back-end development, what about the remaining team members? No, they're not having any work or not. When the project is in testing, what about the remaining teams? No, nothing. When the project is in production, only one team is working for it, all remaining teams are not having any work or not. Means that at a time, how many developers are working? 10 or 15 developers are working. All remaining developers, out of 70 developers, 10 or 15 developers are working. Remaining developers are vacant or not? They're not having any work or not? Now it is a loss to the companies or not? It is a big loss to the companies or not? The companies are not utilizing their resources effectively or not? Understand guys what I'm telling there? So companies have realized that. Companies have realized that. So we are not utilizing resources effectively. If you follow this approach, then immediately they changed their strategy. They changed their strategy. What strategy they maintained here? Now at present also the same thing is going on. They're going to recruit a resource. They're going to recruit a person as an employee inside the respective company. That resource must have knowledge on front-end development, middleware application development, back-end development, testing and production. Like this, if any resource is having idea on these many areas, if company is taking that resource, the same resource will be utilized in the testing part and in the development part, in the front-end development, middleware application development, back-end development, production. The same resource will be utilized or not? Hardly. Like that resources, if we take 10 resources now, our entire project is going to be completed or not? Observe, previously 70 resources we have taken, but the full skillful person, if we take there 10 resources now, the same 10 resources we can utilize at each and every corner of the project or not? The project is going to be completed with within 10 resources or not? Understand my point here? If this approach is followed by the companies now, instead of maintaining 70 resources, it is sufficient to maintain only 10 number of resources. I'll forget my point or not? Observe carefully. Then automatically some advantage, some many money flexibility, some infrastructure costs will be reduced for the companies or not. See, once maintaining an employee in a company in the sense, it's not a simple thing. We have to maintain a separate cabin. We have to maintain like what there separate environment for the developer, right? Understand my point here? No? That everything we are able to reduce or not, infrastructure here we are able to reduce for the developer or not. Automatically this approach will provide some advantage to the respective company or not. Nowadays every company is looking for such type of developers only, such type of resources only. The name of that resource is what? Full stack developer. The name of the resource is what? There, full stack developer. If he's in Java background, full stack Java. If he's in Python background, full stack Python developer. If he's in .NET background, full stack .NET developer. That's it. Yes, sir. I'll forget my point or not. So nowadays, every company is looking for what? Their full stack Java developer. If they're having Java projects, no, they're looking for what? Their full stack Java developer. That's why it's a trending name nowadays. Maybe the last 5 to 6 years onwards, that name is trending in outside there. Full stack developer, full stack Java developer. Like that name is trending. So then, as per that market strategy, then as you are the learner of the Java, then you should be like what there full stack Java developer only. No, then at present what is not going to be happen? Sir, I'm very good at core Java. Now I want to work with only application development. Can you take it? Like this, if you ask there, no company will look on your face. No company will check your face there. Why? Because they require full stack Java developer. They don't require only one particular area developer now. That was worked out on like what their 10 years back now. But at present, every developer must have knowledge on all the cases now. Because of this full stack developers concept only, no separated department for testing nowadays in companies. No. Previously, testing is a separate department, separate environment. But at present, the testing team is vanished totally. Not only that, so many teams are also be vanished. Like what the previously server administrators are having very good demand. Server administrators nowadays, no server administrators separately. Everything is a part of like what their full stack Java developer. Understand my point here? Nowadays, if you take Indian cricket team, who are getting very good demand at present? No. Do you think about it? Only batters are getting very good demand. Only bowlers are getting very good demand. No. Nowadays, every team is looking for what? All-rounders. All-rounders. Why that all-rounders are getting demand? No. They can play bat, they can play with bat, and they can play with ball, and they can do any kind of activity. That's why, even best example I'm telling there, yesterday cricket match you can take now, that Indian team formation you can observe there. First 4 members are the batters now. The remaining all members are all-rounders only. Remaining almost maximum members can bowl. Almost 4 all-rounders are available as of now at present in Indian cricket team now. Of course, last 2 are bowlers only. First 4 are batters only. The remaining members are all-rounders there. Even if any good all-rounder is identified, they can remove that only specific bowlers and specific like what are their batsmen. If the ball is an extraordinary talent, then they're able to manage. If the batsman is an extraordinary batsman, then they're able to manage it. Understand it now? So the bowler like what their Bumrah, no replacement for him, then he can survive, even though he is unable to bat. Understand my point here? No? But in the same way, for example, Rohit Sharma in the last, maybe Kohli, for example, is an extraordinary batsman there, right? Understand it now? Then no replacement for him. That's why they're able to survive inside the team. But if you think about it, the batter like what there, say for example, who is that? No, Shivam Dubey is the best example, for example. Of course, he's playing like what they're bowling also able to do, no. But unfortunately, the team management is not utilizing his bowling there. No. If any other resource is available, he can play with the bat and the ball. Then definitely there is no place for what there Shivam Dubey. Next, no place for what there Surya Kumar Yadav also maybe, if good all round is identified there. So in the same way we can understand in the case of Java, if any developer is able to do development part and as well as like what their testing and as well as that DevOps like what their production, then definitely that person is getting very good demand. Yes, sir, got it or not? Right. So now this is about like what their full stack Java developer content. Right, sir. All of you understand the points clearly. Observe carefully. After that. So what next one here I'm telling there? Okay, then the diagram is already given, sir. Now try to understand it now. There are given some information also. Full stack developer. What courses here we have to learn now? Part of the full stack Java. Almost 14 to 15 courses here I listed out. The first part is what there Java, and the remaining part is what there non-Java. In full stack Java, first part is what there this box is purely for what there Java. Remaining part is what there non-Java. The non-Java courses we can start right from today. Non-Java courses at any point of time we can start it now. And Java anyway today we started it now. Parallel to this we can start with our content, and any course here we can start. Inside the Java, core Java, advanced Java, Hibernate, Spring Boot, microservices, web services is my part. The red color box, whatever the box I have given, that is my part. I will take care about it. Understand it clearly what I'm telling there. That is my responsibility. Okay. Next one is what? After completion of this, the remaining part, some other trainers will take the responsibility. Parallel courses are going to be happen. It's not like only one course at a time now. So then full stack Java is a vast. If you want to complete on time there, 2 to 3 courses parallelly we have to do. I'll give that roadmap to you. No need to worry for it. Maybe in the next demo class, next class, I will provide that total roadmap. How we are going to plan for it, how to start our things now. Then what about my plan about the Java? This means almost 7 to 8 courses here I have to cover in a single part here now. Understand it clearly. Then here we have to. I will give that clear-cut plan there now. Okay. Right, sir. Now this is the total process here. What I'm telling there. This is about our content here. It's okay, fine. Then already I listed out this. Then how to do this total courses and everything. I'll give that clear-cut plan there. This I will explain in the next class. No need to worry for it. And before that, now try to understand it. What advantages we are able to get from our courses. That means by attending classes at Durgasoft, what advantages here we are able to get. All right, sir. All the classes are recorded, sir, even including today's class also. I'm using some webinar software there, then that every class is going to be recorded. That recorded videos will be provided to every developer, sorry, every student. That videos, every class recorded videos will be provided. But remember it, videos, recorded videos, we are providing with the benefit of you only. Don't make it is primary and classes secondary. Your classes is primary, our recorded videos is a secondary. Unfortunately, if you are missing any one class, then where to pop up with the next class? No, just I'm providing that what are recorded videos. On the base of the recorded videos, don't miss the classes. Understand it clearly now, right, sir? If it is necessary, then we can miss the class, then we can dependent on what the recorded videos now. Okay, fine. Next one is all my classes materials are available, both the hard copy and soft copy. By default, we are able to get soft copy. The location where we are going to provide that videos, there itself we are able to see what there the document PDF documents are available for each and every course. For core Java, nearly 900 plus pages of document is available. For Spring framework, 900 pages document is available here. PDF documents we are able to get when the courses are going to be started. At present, core Java is starting. Core Java material here we are able to get. Understand it clearly. But that depends on faculty. For example, some other faculties have Oracle faculty is available, or your technology faculty is available. You will dictate the notes inside the classroom there. That is the easy style. But my style is what there. I can give that what there PDF documents. Understand it clearly. All right, sir. Hard copy is also available at our office there, but it is a chargeable. Xerox cost is going to be available. Just we can inquire at our office there. Next one is what there. Free access to the classroom notes. I given some links to you. If you open that link, then every day class notes here we are able to get 24/7, 365 days. We are able to access the classroom notes there. Okay, fine. Even people are going to be habituated for classroom notes. Once if you open the classroom notes, no need to listen even that video also. No. Automatically we are able to recollect everything. Okay, right. So next one is free access to the classroom applications. Every application I will type in front of you. That is live application development I am going to provide. Every application I will type in front of you. Every compilation I will do in front of you. Every execution I will do in front of you. Everything is going on live. The total content we are able to get on live in the same document here. Now it's okay. At the end of the courses, we are able to get course completion certificate. At the end of the classes, we are able to get what the course completion certificate. All right, sir. That we can inquire at our office there. That our admin people will send that course completion certificates to you. Company drives will be provided, sir. Then one thing I'm telling there, I'm totally against to the job guarantee program. It's a trash in my point of view. No, I'm not believing that. Why? Because only the simple principle. If you work hard, if you prepare well, you will get job. If you are not working hard, even if you take very good class, even if we provide very good quality education to you, but if you are not studied that, there is no chance for getting job. If you work hard, then we will get job. In the same job guarantee programs, some people are getting job. I'm giving challenge. I'm telling to you, even without job guarantee program also that persons will get job. If you have stuff at any location, we are able to get job, but no need to have any title job guarantee program. Understand it clear? So in my point of view, it's totally wrong. So, but what I'm telling there, I'm not going to provide job guarantee program, but I'm going to provide job ready program. Job ready program means that you should be ready to get job. I'll prepare you to get job there. Because of that reason, in my classes, nearly 80% is a success rate. For every 100 members, 80 members are used to get the job one month before or 1 month later of completing the courses. Right? Part of that, we are going to provide written tests for each and every topic, and every topic we are going to cut and written tests. That written test, if you write now, there we can analyze how much you are and where you are now. As per that, we can improve the skills. That's sufficient. No need to think much about it now. If possible, mock interviews we are going to conduct. If the previously I started this mock interviews also, but people are not interested. I don't know what is the reason for it. Myself, I'm spending some time for it, but people are not attending for it because of I'm taking the classes for you, and because of that reason my people are not coming. But if you're interested at the end of the course, definitely I'll provide that what there, that interview things here we are going to provide. Okay, all right, sir. All right, working with multiple databases. No, we are going to work with Oracle and MySQL here, working with multiple servers, WebLogic, Wildfly, Glassfish, and Tomcat servers, working with multiple IDs, Eclipse, IntelliJ, and NetBeans. Right, sir. Then what version here we are going to understand there? Up to the latest version here we are going to understand. Up to the latest version here we are going to understand. At present, what is the latest version of the Java? 22nd version of the Java. Up to that there we are going to understand the subject. Okay, right, sir. Now this is the information here I'm telling to you. It's okay, guys, that's it. Now this is the somewhat information here, advantages here we are able to get now. In the next class onwards, I'm going to start our content effectively. Then directly I'm going to start the syllabus. Core Java I'm going to start, and core Java the syllabus I will list out there. Then after that I'm going to start that introduction part here. Okay, then when we are going to have next class now, when we are able to have the next class here, observe carefully. Then today is the Friday, right? Then tomorrow and day after tomorrow, no classes. Just as the first weekend, it's a gap as per the plan only. Then Monday is the next class. Monday to Saturday, and every week we are going to have classes. On Sunday, depending on our requirement, I'm going to conduct the classes, but not immediately. In the next 1 month or 1.5 months of time, no classes on Sunday. Only the classes are going on from Monday to Saturday. Almost 6 days for month, sorry, for week. Then Sundays is gap, no, that we can plan for it. But if the situations are demanded, after 1 month of time, I will check the syllabus coverage. If the situation is demanding, then definitely I will take the classes in Sundays also. Max on Sundays, I may plan for the classes on like what there. Max, maybe on Sundays, I may plan for the classes. Max in online, at least 2 hours or 3 hours of time, I may plan for that in online gear. If you're interested, no sir, I want to come in offline. Okay, I don't have any problem. I'll come here. No. But Sunday in general, even students are also not coming completely. No. Then less number of students are attending as per my observation. That's why I'm giving that online classes on Sundays now. Whoever interested, they are going to attend for it now. Understand it clearly now. Right, sir? Then these are the various things now. And apart from this, and anyway, here we are getting a notice there. So money point of view, some reductions are going to be available on this. Then if you register for the courses like what there today, tomorrow, and Sunday match, 3 days of offer, I think so offer is going to be happen one time. Just we can go to the office and we can inquire about it. No, I think some money reductions are going to be available, but I don't like to talk about money related things inside the class. No, but you are going to get benefit. That's why I'm giving this notice. But what it is and all these things not related with me, directly you can go to our office there. There are admin people will give clarity on it. Then how much reduction is going to be available on this month. That means some offer, first to 3 days offer. I think so it's going to be happen. We can reach out to our office, then our people will give clarity on it. And on Monday, I will give the roadmap, how I'm going to plan for the courses now. Then how many slots we have to attend there. What about my Java courses, where I'm going to take advanced Java, where I'm going to take core Java, where I'm going to take there's a Hibernate Spring, then everything I'll give the roadmap. By that we are able to get clarity. Okay, right, sir. Now that's all for today. I want to stop this session now, and next class will be on Monday. Then if any of your friends wants to attend for this classes, no, just invite them for the demo class there. On Monday directly I'm going to start the class. No demo classes. Directly I'm going to start what there for actual subject on Monday. Monday onwards we are going to see the content directly. Okay. That's it, guys. That's all for today. We'll meet on Monday. Monday at 8:30 directly. Okay. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Then guys, then those are attending in online. Yeah, guys, then those who are attending in online, just we can use these numbers there for the sake of for information there. Yeah, there's a number. Just you can take this number there. We can WhatsApp or there we can call there. Our admin people will give more clarity on it. If you have any doubt about these courses and courses registration process and all, there also be some offers are going to be available there. Just you can reach out our office there through this particular number. Our admin will give more clarity on it. Okay. Yeah, Monday we will start the content, guys. Directly you're going to check the content on Monday. Directly you can go for it. Okay, that's it. Okay, guys, then shall we meet on Monday, guys? Then if you have any doubt there, definitely I'll put some time for you on Monday. Then Monday we are going to have some discussion. Okay. Yeah, that's all, guys. That's all for it. I'll meet on Monday. Just you can go for it. Okay. Yeah, thank you, guys. Thank you. If all of you leave, then I will finish it. I'll wind up the session.